There is so much happening in Brawl Stars. New Brawler Rarity, a brand new skin, free gift for like everyone. Let's get straight into it right now because I don't want to waste your time whatsoever. I want you to have as much value possible from this video, starting with this special offer here. We got the 3 presents finally. And we got an epic present. You know, if you didn't know, these are objectively better than star drops, so might as well go out there and just claim these. But first, we gotta check out what's going on today because there's something really special. By the way, they've also released the Equilibrium Buster skin way later than the other ones for some reason. But I gotta say, let me just see the animations real quick. See if this is worth it or not, because cosmetics-wise, definitely. Alright, the attack looks wonderful, like mythic or legendary quality, and so does the super. But it's a bit pay to lose, since the enemy can actually see how long you have left of your super, which you don't want that, you know? So, it is somewhat pay to lose, but most people don't really care, so hey, it's fine at the end of the day, really. You know, putting it in practice, I guess. So this is all really fascinating stuff. And then if you go to the news, you will see, apart from the Brawl Talk, which we're gonna get into like right now, speaking of the event here, as you can see somewhere around, there we go. We do have 1,000 power points, which is pretty cool. Well, we all have a lot of power points anyways. We need coins! So firstly, Brawl Stars posted this on their Twitter. So a storm is coming, it seems, and the Brawl Talk is tomorrow, because today we do have, you know, the thumbnail for the Brawl Talk, which we're gonna get into. And this right here I thought is really important, because this update seems to be about ninjas and stuff, and like Japanese, you know, arts, and whatever this is supposed to represent, you know, like samurais and cool stuff like that. So I really do think that this is gonna be the newest brawler, or it's gonna be Tara. It looks to be Tara because of that card, so I think it's a Tara skin. But what are those guys right there in the background? What could those be? Yeah, that's a bit confusing, I would say. So, they did say that there's going to be a new collab right now. And from what we can see, this doesn't seem to be a new collab. But, trust me, there are some ideas as to what this is supposed to be, okay? So, let's just take a look at what's going on with the actual Brawl Talk. So, this is the thumbnail, and first and foremost, Ryan is here. So, big dubs for that, that's for sure. It's going to premiere in 21 hours, which more relevantly, I would say it's like 6 p.m., you know, April 19th, because you will be watching this maybe like 1 hour later after I record this anyways. So, new Brawler Rarity, which is insane. They removed chromatics from the game, so like what are they gonna do next? Release them back? Or do a different rarity? Like what? It's so weird. It is really weird indeed. I'm not sure if they're gonna add a new brawler rarity. I certainly hope they do to actually make new brawlers interesting again. Like legendary brawlers have something even better than that, you know, to make things really special. And just bring back those good times, you know? You remember just definitely being, you know, on the younger side, getting your first legendary brawler. Spike, Crow, that's something a lot of us can relate to. That was a special emotion. That was insane. Getting Crow for the first time or Spike, you get it. You get the gist of it. It is amazing. So if they can do something like that again, you know, with the new rarity, I'd certainly love to see that. I would love it. So what is this here? What's going on? What is that new brawler? It looks to be like a bug. I really do think it's going to be the Kenji trio, or at least one of the 2 brawlers is going to be from the Kenji trio. That's, I would say, a guarantee at this point, okay? It's got to be like that. But what is the collab going to be? They said there's going to be a big collab, so what in the world is it? Well, we do have an option. So since they released the new Equilibrium skin here for Buster, we did get a cool little artwork of it, which is nice and all. But what's more important is that we have this image right here, which it could either be some sort of Oni mask right there, or it could be Darth Maul from Star Wars. That's our first option of the collab, you know, because this right here, if it's a Star Wars collab, like, okay, that would be insanity. That would be, oh man. And it's like, we're not collabing with a game here. Usually you don't see games collabing with each other. It's usually a show and a game. So, you know, Star Wars being primarily a movie, but it is everything at this point, but you know, it's primarily a movie, you know, series of movies. You get the point. It could really work here. I'd love to see Brawl Stars and Star Wars. Or it could be like an anime collab, like Demon Slayer, for example, since it is so, you know, relevant to this whole ninja, samurai, Japanese theme here, you know, it's like, it works, right? It makes a lot of sense. It would make sense for them to release something like this. I don't know about like an anime collab. I've never really seen that before in a game, but like, I'd personally enjoy it. Never watched Demon Slayer, obviously heard of it, but you know, this could be an option as well. And at this point, the hard truth is that I really don't think that Steven Universe and stuff is really gonna happen. Steven Universe, Sonic, you know, these other really cool collabs that we've talked about. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I don't think that's happening. However, what is happening though is the prediction. Yeah, let's hop on to Supercell right here because this is gonna be fire. So as you can see, look at this. You can now predict, and I really need to like show you this right now because this only lasts for like a day. Okay, so just go in and predict these. Okay, it's for your own good. And whenever you predict, by the way, you get points for doing so, which is really convenient because you get rewards pretty much instantly when you do. So I'm just gonna pick like the teams with primarily the better win rates and stuff, just cause like it makes things way easier. I'm not very clued in on like which team is obviously like the best and whatever. Like how am I supposed to know this sort of stuff? I didn't really check or anything. So now there we go. And we should have, yeah, we have 70 extra points as opposed to what we had previously, which is definitely an improvement. So fortunately didn't get any pro XP, but it's not that bad. So now, let's get back to the game. So that is the Brawl Stars situation currently. Absolutely insane. That was so much to check out in a single day. And the Brawl Talk isn't even out. Like, Brawl Stars really is on the grind right here. It's fantastic. So, smash like if you enjoyed this video. And we'll be back tomorrow to see what exactly we're getting. Because, oh boy, I'm excited. Okay, goodbye.